end of the day, man, listen, I sat on principle, man. And the people who he condemns and the people who he, want to punish to send to prison, them the people we celebrating over here. So why would you come to the place where we celebrating the people who want to send to prison? Why would you want to be here? Why would you want to be here?
Hey, and then look, boy, he know. Look, I feel like he know King, and he know King gonna bring something to him. He looking for somebody to say something.
Confident about how I feel about, how he handled himself. And, I always tell him his chest not jumping. You know what I'm saying? But all that comes with time and experience. He's still a young man growing into himself. You know what I mean? He don't really know how to use the gift that God has given him yet. And we working with him. You ever seen X-Men at the beginning before they actually get to the X-Men when they in the academy? That's what King is. You know what I mean? He got gifts. He don't even know how to use it. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, King like shit, he ain't finna ask him talking shit about him. That's like Charles and White online right now. You know what I'm saying over there.
He ain't here.
But he still ain't hit your line.
Today I got a notification from the Obsidian Media Network, and its title was quite interesting. Why does Tanya TKA still have Kevin Samuels' name in her mouth? Now, before I get in the case of who Tanya TKO is, I want to kind of talk about what I've been seeing when Kevin Samuels was alive, what I've been seeing in times of his death. Now, he's still a highly talked about figure here in the YouTube community, but when Kevin Samuels was alive, there were a myriad of female content creators here on YouTube who called him Kitten Hills, referred to him in very pejorative names or fashions, let's say calling him gay, picking up his criminal record if it was there, or trying to allude to that. Anything they can find out on him. And here's how Kevin Samuels played that. He never responded to the black female creators who talked about him in a negative way. He just ignored them and continued business as usual. And so the same response that Kevin Samuels is giving now in his death, obviously because he can't respond, is what he gave them while he was living. And you would expect that, since our brother is dead,
see if we can get this dub.
But they have not. And Tanya TKO and a myriad of others, they've been doing that also. Now, I don't know if it's because of lack of content strategy or inability to make good videos on YouTube. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to talk about this particular stream. Okay? Now, there's a few. One of them, and I'm going to play just maybe a small clip of this, because I wanted to see, is it true that she's talking about Kevin Samuels? And yes, here she is responding to a video of his, September the 15th, I believe the date is. I'll play that, and then I'll come back.
Use that same time and apply a nice dose of soap and spend 2 minutes washing your nuts. Don't just go 1 or 2 passes now. Wash your nuts. Wash up in the crack. Yep, you need to do that. And then you need to rinse them up out, do it again, and wash down the crack of your ass. Yep, down the crack of your. And then you need to actually, you need to look at it. And you need to wash until that mother clean. Then you need to actually point away from the shower, bend over, and let the goddamn water run through there.
All right, and so you hear the content there. Kevin Samuels tried to help black men wash your, what. But now, not only that, there was a situation in which she is trying to put Kevin Samuels on a particular person who's a smaller content creator, and because she has a problem with, the father and the daughter, I guess this is the father of somebody that she was talking about there. She's trying to blame Kevin Samuels for a man who has a suit and tie on and has a physical resemblance to him as to why she's upset with Kevin. I'll play a clip of that.
This is Reggie here.
All right. I want you to tell me if you see what I see. Right? What is your first impression? Looking at this man's face, looking into his eyes, looking at his countenance. What is your first impression? The tightness in his shoulders? That deadpan look? What's your first impression? Right? We're going to play it. Let me get the volume in the right area. But I want to know what's your first impression, right? Because when I saw this, I said, oh shit. I said, oh goodness. I said, what? Continue. I'll go. Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Reggie here. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about things y'all young men should be expecting from these women when y'all out here dating, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be
not too many.
All right, let's blaze up on this shit.
Just to basically, take people down or to disrespect others and things like that. And this is what I want to say. When you see women like this, the main thing is black men are paying attention, right? Now, when you're talking about you want these sort of brothers to protect you, you want these
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You want them to go stay here in America. I think when they look about,
terrible cut for you, good cut for me. I was to the house.
First down, gain of 7, leaves it with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to stop and find receivers downhill. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket.
It's not fair for a black woman to come into a situation that she's paying for something that somebody else gets.
That'll be incomplete. Really took a shot as he let that go. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good signal calls will never go back to the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect them. On that last one, this offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to it and hit it as they tried to throw the ball.
It goes overlooked when it's brilliant next to it.
Good shit, good deep fellas.
So defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal of how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point tagged on by Lambo, and that makes the score 7-0.
I mean, when time is said, like, sort of veered towards black women, y'all don't feel that way. And like I said, if you want to have some sort of debate in black YouTube or come to some
so
kind
they
of
throw the
agreement,
pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You don't have these things.
Takes it at the 7. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
A lot of black people fighters are still dragging Kevin Samuels in his death. We know what they were saying. Oh, we're glad he's dead. Now, and had that have been some of their family members, that might be, in the Pookie and Ray Ray class, you'd be ready to fight somebody. Again, having no particular empathy or sympathy for what somebody else is going through. And it's ridiculous. But such pages
back to the air, Ryan after the pick six.
The only thing
that's Paris Campbell, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And second down.
And I think this is where we'll see more as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On second down, it's Taylor. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. The Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the
Those
turnover.
are three entities. The first is Andrew Tate. Secondarily, Fresh and Fit. And last but never least, the late, great Kevin Samuels. And this
so
particular
first and 10 now from the 30.
Dave Onobata. People that were for us an audience or readers, we're turning their
perspective on
these toxic influences.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Clips of Kevin Samuels saying things like, finally someone gets
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Needing to change the way he was because he was a beta. He began to say things like, when we be reminded of their place, our black women need to go back to...
Oh, motherfucker. That's some bullshit.
Let's see what that's about. So a PI call going to cost
Good D, man.
What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let it play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Reality are the poor arguments that he is making. Now, similar things are said about Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
These things
get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
These accounts are.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
That's doing that. But is it plausible that guys that take in content from people, could they skew it? Sure. But I want to talk about somebody else that people have skewed his content and taking it out of context. I'll name two historical facts.
Now it's second and 9.
One is Jesus Christ. Okay? Jesus Christ is the most known individual in the history of the world. Jesus Christ taught us about love, forgiveness, how to serve.
Caught us slipping. My fault, fellas.
We have
had some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy with such balance and control. I mean, he went to that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And so he continues way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see
Very little bit of
there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
The preacher, who in his sick mind,
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following a touchdown.
How do you get somebody like Muhammad, who's equally as, not equally as popular, but he's second, one of the most influential people of all time? Muhammad's message was not that it's terrorism. And shout out to the Islamic brothers out there and sisters who live the law according to the Quran. But how do you get Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, ISIS? These are people who have taken the message and done something else different with it. So is it likely that people could spin it off? I mean,
so
he was
Prescott
in the
and
nation
the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard
clearance,
line.
13X. He spins off. So there are people that can put something into a message and spin it off. Because Kevin Samuels never talked about hurting women.
But not
Never
much on
talked
that
about
run,
violence
Charles.
of women.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Then blame Jesus Christ for any religion that scams people, for any religion that takes people's money.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9
women
for the
in the church.
26.
You don't blame Jesus for that, you don't. Muhammad
They go to Elliott again.
should never be blamed for the
Come
mistakes
on,
of
fellas.
But now for Andrew Tate in freshman fit, and I can understand
So
the
that
latter
time they got
for
the
having some
left
toxic
yard
stuff
with a
and
hole.
sneak.
And let's
I
face
get
it, in
that.
today's ball,
And some of this stuff
you
cannot
might have
be
that
defended.
330-pound guy
But
you're
here's
supposed
what
to
I want
clear
to say.
out of there. You
Why
might need a
are
little
men
bit of extra help
even
by grabbing the
feeling
jersey
like
and trying to ride
there
him out.
even needs to be a voice for
Now
them?
they face a
See, that's what
second
we're
and
not dealing
long
with.
following the
What
holding
you want to
penalty.
talk about is that, you know, these guys, these toxic influencers are changing my brother's life. No,
Here's Prescott.
they're already being mishandled as it
This
is
one grabbed by
in
AJ
today's world.
Green.
You see, the
That's a
unfairness
gain
of
of
the bias
11.
towards
Would have been a
men
first
is
down if not for
already
that penalty
evident.
moments ago.
What some of
Nothing
these guys are
flashy
saying
there, the slant to the slot.
it's someone that can be out of line,
guys, because it's a quick
but a lot of
play,
things
and you know
they're
it's going to be a
saying
bang-bang play
about
in
what's
terms
going
of
on
the
in
throw and the
society,
catch,
as
and
it
he's able
relates
to
to
absorb
men,
the
it's
contact and complete it.
100% true. Not everything they're saying is toxic. A lot of times
Third
you listen to
down, the
Andrew
Colts
Tate,
beefing
he
up
might
the
say
secondary.
some
6
things that
defensive
definitely
backs
are
in the
right.
game.
But what he's talking about is what's going on. Kevin Samuels. Because some of the stuff that he can say be offensive to people because it's subjective. But what he was saying is what's going on. What you will not hear is
Prescott now.
that they have helped.
He finds his target. It's
How many
Schultz.
people like Kevin
And he
Samuels
will have a
help
Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely.
But the
The mark
environment
shows
that's
first
coming
down. The
is the most
Cowboys at 6 and 5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after
What's
back-to-back
going on?
victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well
If you're
last
doing
week.
well,
Their execution, their discipline, their
and that's
resilience,
the issue there.
all on
Where is
display
the
in that victory.
There is no duplicity here.
A first
Sure.
down carry by
Yes, there's
Elliott.
some men out there, if they're seeing things like that, violence is going to happen. It's
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
But now,
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
fairness.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to roll with a little bit more confidence as you traverse along the field.
He'll be brought down right in midfield after a gain of only a couple. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To these people. It wouldn't be, it's not almost like a revolution. In civil rights, right? And I would never compare the social media manosphere to civil rights. I'm not going to do that. But I would say it's similar. Look at what happens in, these countries. Egypt.
The last run
Morocco.
good for 2. Here's second
Sudan.
and 8.
Some of these, what we consider military coups, what happens?
Prescott now for
Feel
the 50.
compelled.
And he's
And
got
something is
Ezekiel
not
Elliott.
right.
Nah.
Get this down to the 42-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
At times, I definitely will not disagree. But what about the environments that are against them? The dating environment. You have guys that have feelings in the family.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. After a one-point game, 7-6.
Marriages are less across the country. It's not because these toxic influencers. These things were happening before these guys, and it just as somebody talking about.
I'm falling asleep over this bitch.
But who wants to be accountable to the things that are against me? That's what I'm saying. Where's the equality in the discussion? It's too one-sided. That's the issue.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
O'Shea beat Jackson. Back at it. Remember that episode?
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Good patience, good patience.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Oh, wow. What is that for me tonight, Rosa?
Well, I kind of just wanted to hop on here and talk about the Red Pill community a little bit, like kind of just have a conversation about
Here's a
my
1st and 10 at the
things and kind of what
14-yard line.
as well.
Okay, well, can I ask you a question first?
Going to try the right side. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
All right, how old are you?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Okay. And ever been married?
I'm currently married.
You are
The
married?
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Very good.
Sorry.
I'm hoping, actually, I'm
From the
just hoping
shotgun
that
again
helps
to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
All right.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
By the way, I've never done this before, so I can't see you.
That's okay. They can see us. I'm facing the wrong way. I'm not even looking at you because my camera
They
was
are in
acting
need of
so
6
crazy
yards here
tonight.
if they hope to move the chains. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
Go
quarter.
ahead. What did you want to talk about?
No worries. So I think that, first of all, I agree with a lot of aspects of the Red Pill community, especially.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Looking to throw.
I understand the
Got his
vibe.
tight end. That's complete.
Good
That's
cheese.
short. And they'll bring him down
But
1
I
yard
see
shy
this
after a
becoming
pickup of 4.
detrimental
So
because
much
what's
about
happening
offense is
is
what you call hidden
they-
yardage. You know, you throw
they're
the ball to
assuming
someone,
that
they catch it,
relationships
and then
are
they can make a big
transactional.
play.
And so
You know,
are
they
women,
create a
by the way.
play, run after catch.
And
They
there's
did a really
no
nice job there of
room
limiting
for
that and
seeing
keeping them from a
the
first down.
humanity in
Stopped him
other
in his
people.
tracks.
And like thinking even about love, like it's not even something we talk about in this community at all. And so I think what's happening sometimes is that I think this can do a number on their confidence because they're seeing their value, especially if they're younger or they didn't make the right decision.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll
They're
certainly
seeing
take
that
it
basically
as
they
they
have
convert
no
on
value
4th
in the
down.
eyes of women. And so I'm just wondering.
But Rosa, let me just tell you, they don't. I think. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6", but why does that matter?
Ooh, I fucked that up.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
I believed in him. Now he's making over 6 figures.
To throw is
But
Prescott.
when we first met,
Full left
he
side
wasn't in this
complete.
position.
That's Elliott.
And
he's able
I
to get
took
it
a
down
chance
to the
on
2-yard
him. And so
line.
I just...
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
I'm not giving a reason. I'm not trying to be hard on you. You can't see my face.
been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Very attractive woman, okay? And I did a scale, I don't know, I've messed up early, but I did a whole thing where I showed the scale of faces of men ranking 1 to 10. Okay? And it shows the gap is out there that men in their rankings,
so it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So it was actually a crazy story. We met almost 4 years ago now on Instagram Live.
Okay.
But like he was in someone's live, and I was like, okay, this guy's cute. So I followed him, and then we started a conversation from there, and we were long distance.
See, look, you hear the key term there. He was cute. You thought he was hot. You thought he was really attractive.
But that's fine. Yeah, like that's fine.
But a lot of times the guys who are getting attracted to women, who think they're hot, who think they're cute, women will go home, especially if they're not,
and the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And so, what we're talking about, what the red pill talks about, and there are a lot of people that still have issues, but you know, the average man maybe the average salary, your husband's gone up into, you know, whatever, he's making over 6 figures. I mean, he's in 6 figures.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
And so,
but he was hot.
He was good looking.
Right. So do you think the average man who's 5'9", okay, makes $50,000 a year, does not probably have a good looking face as
so
your
now
husband,
factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Okay, because you would be considered very attractive. So what a lot of times the red pill
up the middle, here's
you.
Taylor. Avoids him at the 5.
People was pretty privileged. Guys had almost don't even
this drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
I mean, there has to be
back to Taylor on 1st down.
You know, on both sides. And that's what I think about just like managing men and women's expectations. You know, the idea of like knowing where you stand in the sexual marketplace is definitely valuable, but I don't think it's everything. And I think that there are some women who are willing to work with men who don't have their shit together.
If they're hot enough,
Mind you, in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando. Our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from his first half of football so far. They run once more with Taylor.
My husband is Indian, and he's dark
And he goes down, but not before
a
getting his
lot of
inside
women,
the 25.
like sad to say, even some of my old
52
family
yards
members
rushing for
have
him
an
now on
issue
just
with
6 carries to this point.
I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I think, and maybe I'm just like a unicorn, but I don't think we should be normalizing
but
women
also what we're
to be
seeing is
this
an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Now Ryan.
Okay.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again.
Excellent, D.
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of the guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Shaquille Leonard, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
And I was like, you know what?
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And I'm not saying everybody's
So
doing
they just
everything
need 1 yard here
but
to pick up the
this is a
first
real
down.
issue in the whole community that's growing for a reason.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
It's really
that possession,
I think
now they know that they can
as a
compete with this
society in the
offense.
West, we have failed with opening
He
the
was called
sexual
on 3
marketplace
times in the win
up
last
and
week as
the
his
way
first
that
one here's
the
away. And
way
here's
that-
Rodgers on the return.
The way that we have, sorry,
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I think there's a lot of reasons. I think, you know, getting rid of our traditional values and understanding the importance of monogamy, the importance of marriage, and the impact that has on children's lives, having that stable family unit is so important. Actually, it's, you know, so important for
closing
children.
in on the end of the first half. We'll see if
But
they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. DeMarco Clark in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
In life,
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
The Red
One more good
community
rep,
gets
and they get off the field.
that I want to talk about is this idea that women, yes, women by nature are hypergamous. But I want to know from women your
An incomplete
experience.
pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on
Most
3rd
women
down.
I know were very innocent and naive, and they just wanted to love and get free. What happened was
He'll take
they
a
were
shot
scarred
downfield
by
for
a certain
Pittman.
man.
It's going to be knocked away
Usually that
and
man was also
incomplete.
usually
Two
written
things
to
you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football and try to take a shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter. They're going to have to punt all the same.
And then women get
Sanchez on the punt here as he sends this one away.
And then what happens is the rest of the community comes back and blames those women when they dated
So we
around
reach halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Gaslighting thing. It's like, actually, you were wrong with us, and we wanted to commit to you, but you were out there exploring other options, and you like alpha willowed us, so to speak, right? So that's a term that gets thrown around, but why are we asking men to back up?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Interject. Let me ask you. So you're saying your friends, they will get scarred maybe through when they're very young. Would you say the college age? I would say actually like in the 20s, early 20s.
I would say it depends on the woman and when she started,
Cowboys will get the football
dating.
first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in
to
quarter
like
3.
20s.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
I think more
It's a
women
pretty
need
good
to be
return here,
honest
so
with our
get this up to the
experiences
29.
instead of just believing like the notions that men throw out there. So
Well, let me just say this. I think the guys, I don't think they're, if you're a decent looking girl, maybe not even having to be that decent looking.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the
There are
drive.
guys who like you that would probably be interested that you probably friends them, who would probably be good
Second
enough
half stretch
to
for the
be good
Carolina
enough. Who are sexually attracted.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back
They
only
want
to the
that
line
guy
of
you're looking
scrimmage.
for. Instead, what do most
No gain
women
on the
want?
play. It'll be
They
second
want
down.
for their
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
You can't say all these men. Because
Second
are we
down,
talking
Prescott.
about all men? Or are we talking about the hot men?
That is caught by Lamb.
So,
And they're going to have this across
I think
midfield
that
inside the
obviously
45.
it would be,
They're
you know,
gaining
dishonest to
28
say
yards there and
that
giving the first down.
like women who are attractive obviously get more attention. Same thing with guys. It's kind of unfair.
Nothing
and
much
there is
materializing
privilege.
there on the
And
first
I
down
agree with
run.
you.
He'll
There's
get a
also like
couple, and that's
handsome
it.
privilege, you know. that
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
On a daily basis, multiple times a day. And what the
Second
science
down,
has shown
only
is the
once
data
more.
has shown
Not
us
much
this,
there. Maybe a couple
that,
as he's taken down at the 40.
that on dating apps, women pick the top 20% of men based off looks and height. Those are the two top criteria. Women say they want personality. They say they want him to be empathetic. They want him to be a good listener. They want all these things, right? But what women say these things, and it's a virtue signal. And it's not, women have been programmed to say these things, to believe these things, because it sounds good, it sounds
and he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
But the science shows that
So
our
5 yards
actual
here, 5
behavior
on
is
the
completely
play.
opposite, and
And
that
that'll
women
bring up
care more
fourth
about
down.
looks than men. And this is actually dating, this is scientific, this is biological, because we want to pick the best genetic material.
Sure. Yeah, that makes
Into your pack.
Yeah.
So what happens is that the guys who are 8, 9, 10, 100% of the women want those top 20 guys. Now there's about
He finds his man.
We got lucky on that. Yep. I'll take it, though.
100% of the women
Keep
want
the
this
drive
top chat.
alive.
This
That's
is
a
what
pick up of 19. And the Cowboys are going to get a first
guys
down.
have friends too. Even if you're a hot girl, in your mind, your friends think you're hot. You're generally hot, especially if you're younger. You are hotter just being younger, and you're really in
Now back
shape.
to the
You're just
ground,
small.
Elliott.
You're
Nice
you
job
dress
to break
up,
free of
makeup, all
one
that. You're
tackle,
hot.
but it slowed his momentum
What
somewhat,
happens
and he's
is
taken
that
down
the
right
8,
after.
9, 10 chat, especially
Just a
young,
yard on the
especially
pickup
very
there, and it'll
young,
bring up a
he can
second
get
and
a lot
9.
of girls.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short
And
game.
you base your experience
second and 9, Prescott.
All men are this way.
And a heavy
This shit.
The Colts are going to take possession here at their
My fault, fellas.
There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly get a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
When the women swipe left 95% of the time,
The last run got
they
6,
only
now
swipe
second
right
and
5%
4.
of the time on dating apps. So that means there's a plethora, maybe thousands of men that will be interested in him, but because he is not an 8, 9, 10 chat and facing height,
Good looking out.
He's intercepted.
then women,
Picked off by Blake
they will
Martinez.
love it. But if he is hot, he will get a chance.
And
If
he
he
takes
doesn't have
this
the
one
money.
back into the end
And
zone.
listen, I
The
think
Cowboy defense has a
And
touchdown.
I think that we live in a
So
very
that a real wrench thrown in there for this offense. They're trying to make
the reality of this world. So men in the
That's
red
how you
have
feel?
to
What's
find a way
going
to
on, man?
navigate these waters because there is no solution for them. Because modern women continue to still want the 8, 9, 10 chat,
third
go
quarter,
on TikTok
but
and say
that
they're
is
all
not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
And now it's blocked.
Of course. A lot of bullshit going on in this game. What?
They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No, no doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away. And we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, there's been a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
84 cruise missiles to warn Ukraine, a dozen regions in the crosshairs. The attacks left at least 14
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And
Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Extra point tacked on by Lamar, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's hurry, get this over with.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 64 yards on the ground for him so far.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Foles steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation's handled. It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out.
What the fuck going on, bro?
Those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give to Elliott running left. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 times.
Yeah, you need to get you an internet cord or Ethernet cord or something.
With their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott to throw it. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, the 20, 10.
Good shot.
And he'll bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
At least a dozen cities. In total, Russia launched about 84 cruise missiles toward Ukraine. A dozen regions.
Good looking out.
People dead, 500 deaths were in Kiev alone. Moscow has targeted civilian sites throughout the war as well. Now, the Russian President Vladimir Putin said these strikes were in response to the explosion of a key bridge that connects the Russian mainland to the Ukrainian peninsula.
They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying.
We begin tonight with Russia's revenge on Ukraine after a key bridge connecting Russia to Crimea was blown up this weekend. Tonight, Russia responded with deadly bombings across at least 10 major cities inside Ukraine, including the capital of Kyiv.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Of course, this is what drove
the pick-six we just saw
the
makes
explosion
things
this
a little more
weekend. Video
interesting.
circulating
Still,
online
a
showing that key bridge connecting Russia to Crimea. The explosion ripping apart major sections of that bridge. The massive bridge 12 miles long left burning the smoke seen for miles. It was a bridge Putin was very proud of. Personally visiting the bridge in 2018 when it opened. Tonight, Putin says he personally ordered a response at least 84 missiles, 24 drones across Ukraine. These are images from the city of Dnipro. A massive explosion just in that farm there in Kyiv tonight. A missile targeting this pedestrian bridge at tourist site. A person running through the light. And the images tonight of a playground right in the capital left swollen. And look at that tonight. Multiple cities targeted across Ukraine, including President Zelensky. What was promised on that call and what does the U.S. believe could be coming next? ABC's Rick Bennett reporting from inside Ukraine tonight.
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brad, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world up to the challenge.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense, you dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
More than 80 inches across the country. This man bleeding and shocked, his hands shaking, strikes on critical energy and construction, knocking out power to major cities.
And he will have the Cowboys first down. They need a field goal on third down. He winds up getting 7.
The explosion here ripping out of the ground of this
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Running away. This young woman recorded a video while walking down the street, when suddenly
he's going to be brought down about the 16. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sports, we shake it all out. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
President Zelensky releasing this video from the damaged streets of Kyiv for the Russian terrorists, promising a quick recovery.
If you call a pass play here,
Putin saying he personally ordered the mass missile strikes as payback for the weekend's major bridge attack in Crimea, calling it a terrorist
2
act
minutes left
out
to
of
play in
all
this
today's
football
strikes.
game here
That
on
bridge
EA
is the only link
Sports.
between Russian-occupied Crimea and Russia, a critical supply route for Russian troops and pivotal symbol of Russia's illegal claims to Crimea. Putin personally celebrating that connection between Russia and Crimea.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
And back in Kyiv tonight, residents taking shelter in the subway, defiantly singing Ukraine's national anthem.
Extraordinary reporting under very difficult circumstances tonight.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
All of those videos that you showed us tonight, you saw firsthand the destruction caused by Russia's retaliation tonight. Vladimir Putin threatening more attacks.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Since the war began, this happened, we must remember, during the morning rush hour, killing innocent people. And with Britain under pressure, Kyiv remains on alert tonight, and there are real fears, David, of more carnage and advances on the battlefield.
Plenty of meetings on tonight during the Cowboys are closing in on a third
straight
win. It's been 24 hours there. As you heard during the report tonight, President Biden did speak with President Zelensky today. Let's get right to our chief White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, live at the White House tonight. Cecilia, what have you learned about the call, of course, what the U.S. authorities of what could be coming next?
That was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And you just kind of felt the air.
It's so hard to stay in there. They knew they had to stop them on that drive. I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline. I think this one might just be over.
These are more advanced weapons than the solar-fired ones that the U.S. has been giving to Ukraine.
As for what's next, the big question facing the White House and the U.S.
right now is whether this latest attack pressures the U.S. to send more aid or even more advanced weapons to Ukraine. David, I have just learned from a source that President Biden will attend an emergency virtual G7 meeting tomorrow. This main topic of this meeting is going to be Vladimir Putin.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping it for a loss.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news.
Now Foles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away. Face a lot of pressure. Unfortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
A children's playground. At least 11 people killed. Vladimir Putin saying the massive strike was retaliation for the explosion that damaged the key bridge for Russian supply
lines. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Inside Ukraine and Russia. Also tonight,
and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead, the effort is going to make one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to lose it. These guys are not giving up anything.
City being stood up to house thousands of migrants sent by other states. The mayor declaring a state of emergency.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing right on his own 5-yard line.
The new sex crimes trial for Harvey Weinstein getting underway in Los Angeles. The surprise witness just revealed that he's
taken right at the 35.
Colonoscopies. How effective are they really at preventing cancer deaths?
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. The Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Good evening. It is a restless night in Kyiv after the Ukrainian capital came under a barrage of Russian missiles that struck across the country earlier today, killing nearly a dozen. Officials say at least 84 cruise missiles and 24 drones were used in today's attacks that Russia calls an act of revenge. And
that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 14 yards, good for the Cowboys. 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here, we're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one will end in a